In a single day, one of the most successful companies on the planet, the one you open basically every night, got absolutely hammered. The price of owning a piece of Netflix fell as much as 12%. In one afternoon, tens of billions of dollars, poof. So your brain goes, something's broken, a scandal, everybody's canceling. And here's the twist that makes this so strange. Nothing was wrong. The numbers were fine. Actually, good. And it crashed anyway. By the end of this, you'll understand how a company can do everything right and still get crushed. And the whole stock market's going to make a lot more sense. Quick note, I'll explain all of this with zero confusing money words. The numbers come from public reporting, and this is economics for fun, not financial advice. Okay, let's press play real quick because it's the whole mystery. A stock is just a tiny slice of a company you're allowed to own, and its price is really one thing, what the crowd will pay for it today. Up when people feel good, down when they don't. Every few months, a giant like Netflix has to stand up and show its report card. How many people signed up, how much money came in, all of it. So Netflix shows its report card, and it's good. The money, just about exactly what everyone expected. The profit, a tiny bit better than expected. More people watching than ever, by every normal measure. This company is winning. So the price should jump, right? Instead, it fell off a cliff, which makes no sense. Until you get the one weird rule the whole market secretly runs on. Here it is. The most important sentence in this video. The stock market doesn't reward you for doing well. It rewards you for doing better than everyone quietly expected. Totally different things. Picture a report card. You bring home an A-. Normally, your parents are thrilled. But say all week, every teacher and relative's been going, oh, this kid's a genius. They're getting a perfect A+. Everyone's already picturing the A+. Then you walk in with the A-. Suddenly, a great grade. Feels like a letdown. You didn't do badly. You just did a little worse than the story everyone told themselves. That's exactly what happened to Netflix. The crowd didn't want good. They'd spent months quietly expecting amazing. So good landed like bad news. They hit their numbers. They just didn't beat the Daydream. And missing the Daydream wiped out tens of billions in an afternoon. So what pumped that Daydream up, then popped it? 4 things. None of them a scandal. 1, the big one. Netflix went quiet. Twice a year, they used to tell everyone how many hours people actually spent watching. Out loud. A real number. This time, they mentioned, almost in passing, they'll share it only once a year now. That's all they said. They didn't say anything was wrong. But when someone who used to happily tell you a number suddenly goes quiet, your gut assumes they're hiding something. Even if they're not, the silence did the damage. Not what Netflix said. What everybody imagined it meant. 2, the peek at what's coming. Netflix also hinted at how the next few months look. And it was fine. Just a smidge less exciting than people hoped. Not bad news. Just not the fireworks they'd already gotten excited about. The A- again? 3, a sneaky little worry. Nobody's canceling Netflix. That's not the fear. The fear is people are just watching a little less. Your eyeballs only get so many hours, and more of them are getting eaten by scrolling. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Every hour flicking through short videos is an hour not on Netflix. Nobody quit. They just drifted. And drifting makes the crowd nervous. And 4, the strangest one. Right now, the whole money crowd is obsessed with one shiny thing. The companies that build the tiny computer brains behind artificial intelligence. That's where everyone's staring. And attention works like money. There's only so much. When everyone's crammed in one corner, gawking at the new toy, everything else feels ignored. Even a great company doing totally fine. Netflix didn't get worse. The spotlight just swung away. Now, the part that got lost in the panic, and it might say the most. That same stretch, while everyone was freaking out, Netflix quietly spent $4.7 billion buying back its own slices. The most it's ever spent, ever. When a company buys its own slices, it's basically saying, We think these are a good deal. We believe in us. It's a company betting on itself with 4.7 billion real dollars. While the crowd screamed the sky was falling, the people who know Netflix best were calmly backing up the truck. Nobody noticed because panic is loud and confidence is quiet. So, what is going on with Netflix? The big scary answer is nothing. That's the twist. A very good company turned in a very good report card and lost tens of billions in an afternoon because very good wasn't the amazing everyone had already fallen in love with. And that's the lesson you can take everywhere. The market doesn't grade you on how you did. It grades you against what everyone secretly expected. Fine can feel like failure when the world was hoping for incredible. So, let me ask, ever done a genuinely good job at something and had it feel like a flop just because everyone expected you to be amazing? That's the whole stock market in one feeling. Tell me in the comments. And if this made the market make more sense, subscribe. We're turning Why Does Money Do That into a whole series. I'm Mr. Moolah. Try not to lose tens of billions today.